York session opening. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see you guys blowing up the chat, yo. You see you guys blowing up the chat. Yes, sir. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Are you talking about? Are you talking about? You guys hear me loud and super clear. Yeah, let's kick it off, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, welcome. Let's kick it off, man, with our rules. And our rule number one, is literally gratitude. Gratitude, being grateful, all right? Without gratitude and being grateful, you gotta thank God for life, health, and strength first thing first. To see this new and beautiful day. All right, it's a new and beautiful day, man. Gotta thank God for that, man. All right, and seeing this, as I say, this new day and actually being grateful and appreciate what we have, what we're going to have, and the skill that we have, and literally, we just gotta be grateful, man. We just gotta be grateful and have this awesome. You gotta have this awesome mindset to continue our sweet day. All right. Now today's Wednesday. I would like to say today's withdrawal Wednesday, but we will leave that withdrawal Wednesday for either weekend or next week Wednesday, right? So we're gonna call Wednesday, and we will call Wednesday a victorious Wednesday. I don't know, but we call Wednesday a really good Wednesday, right? A feel good Wednesday, right? And with Wednesday, as I said, Wednesday, we gotta thank God, we gotta be grateful, we gotta be thankful, right? We gotta have this awesome grounded but abundance mindset always, always, always to start off and kick off our awesome day or awesome journey every single time, all right? Now that's your rule number one. As you go forward to rule number two, is actually checking the news, right? Are we gonna be checking the news on forexfactory.com? All right? You know me, how to slow down a little bit. All right. Yeah, I get a little hype up. When I get hype up, you know, I talk a little fast, right? But I gotta calm down, all right? You gotta calm down, all right? So, rule number two, we gotta check the news, right? Now, when we check the news, we're gonna check the news on forexfactory.com/calendar. We wanna know what high impact news or red folder news that will affect the United States dollar this morning, right now. Right now, we're the reason why, as I say, we're looking at the United States dollar specifically is because why? We're trading in the US market right now. All right, right now, the US market is open. But what we're going to trade in the next 4 minutes is in New York Stock Exchange, right? So that actually deals with US 30 and NASDAQ. All right, US 30 and NASDAQ. That actually deals with those two very awesome pairs, right? The New York Stock Exchange, right? Because the US 30 and NASDAQ right, with stocks that actually made up US 30 and NASDAQ, right? US 30 is literally 30 stocks, and NASDAQ 100 is literally is actually 104 stocks actually made up NASDAQ, right? Now those stocks actually move the most and actually been controlling most from the United States dollar, right? So whatever the United States dollar do, you know, the stock's gonna go crazy. So when I say stocks, that's meaning Apple, Tesla, all these tech companies is actually made up with this um awesome industry, right? Now, as you're looking at the forex factory news to see if it have any high impact news, which is red folders, we're gonna know if it have that. We don't have that, which is really good, right? We don't have no news. Oh, we have no news. The market gonna be. Let's see how the market goes, right? Let me see how the market goes. We have no news this morning for United States dollar. Yes, I see at 10:30 we have crude oil inventories. That's low impact. It's not a red impact. It's not a red folder. Low impact, not high impact. Right? But we good. We got no news, right? So that's rule number two. Checking to see if it have any high impact news for the United States dollar. Now, rule number three is knowing our risk management. We want to know how much we're risking together with we want to know what's our reward together with our daily percentage growth, every single thing we want to know properly, all right, before we even enter into any trade. Now, risk management is a very massive topic, but we're going to break it down really quick, right? With our risk management, we want to know we risk because we know with risk management, that's our steering wheel to a vehicle, and our vehicle is literally our account, and our account got to take us, which is our vehicle, got to take us to that destination, right? So I know everyone have a massive goal who want to be a 6-figure, 7-figure, whatsoever figure you're going to become in this awesome journey. They got to actually hold your steering wheel straight, all right? Now, with the steering wheel being straight, which is our risk management, we want to know how much we're risking. We're going to be risking 3%, 300 pips, 3,000 points, always, 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 never change, all right? Even less. Let's be real, all right? That's one. Two, we daily target. We daily target going to be 10% minimum. 10%, right? Now, once we get our 10% daily target, we lock with profits, we call it a sweet day, we continue with awesome journey, right? 10%. So wherever your account balance is, you use the calculator if you're using the compound daily, right? If your account balance is times 10%, that's your daily target for this morning session, right? Now, with that being said, gotta know your daily target, gotta know your risk, plus your lot size, right? I'm not gonna go through the lot size right now because we have 47 seconds left remaining for the market to actually open, all right? And we got a US 30 on the left, and we got a NASDAQ on the right. US 30 actually reaching my entry if she bursts through. Okay, we don't take trades before the session, right? We don't take trades before the session actually open, all right? We gotta wait, all right? So we have 25 seconds. I gotta calm down, gotta calm down, all right? Because how she's moving, that's a breaker retest already. This market gonna be flying. All right, so as soon as this market open, she gave us that push. We may get a little late entry, but we're gonna deal with it, all right? But, right, market is now open. Looking at US 30, that's a pullback, and then engulfing pullback. Now that's one of the reasons we don't take trades before the market open because of this this pullback, right? Market love to give us that kind of pullback. Now she rejecting. Once she fulfill the wick above there, we'll be in it, man. That's a good engulfing candle there, though. This could be actually cool at the same time because she could actually sell on it at this low here. We're waiting. As a matter of fact, I see an entry for the sell off. Come on, we need nah. This market gotta buy off. We're doing ready. We're really doing. Watch this big fair value cap from all the selling pressure what she did yesterday. Like we know she was gonna sell off and she just play a little crazy. She actually sold off fulfill her cap. That happened yesterday. We wanna see the reversal for the market to buy back up, right? Now I don't mind waiting for to see a good entry for the buy off. That'll be really good. I need my 1 minute on this. One minute show me it. 1 minute show me it really cool. Now, if she actually give us this selling pressure, I might just go for a 1 to 1. But now 1 to 1 and 1 to 2. Meaning risking 3 to get 6, right? 30 to get 60, right? Just because. Now the reason for that is because I might just be a pullback into the demand, then we buy off. Now we gotta lock in here now. Market's taking its time. She's showing us a good direction too, which is cool. Let's get it, man. 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 Good push right now. Looking at US. Ooh. And the reason why I say ooh like that is because I see a Nas not give us a dump probably like a really strong dump. Alright, looking at USD, I'm following shop to the USD. Alright, I following shop to the USD. Good push. I'm buying USD right now. I'm in on buys on USD right now. Stop loss is literally 3,000 points. Yeah, I see she pull back immediately. 3,000 points is my stop loss on the street. Okay, that actually pull back and stop me out there. Yeah, that stopped me out there. Now I watching how Nas now give us a drop like that. So right now that's why you said you actually do this craziness. If you said you start rejecting up and I'm gonna re-enter. No way. Alright, I need a pullback, I need a pullback. I need a pullback. I need a pullback USD, please. Please, 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 please. I need a little pullback to my entry again. Alright, so you got a doji candle created. Did you wait in game here now? The last 5 minutes, this 5 minute can. Oh, they are 1 minute. Okay. Alright, cool. Cool, 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 cool. So she did give us a pullback to the entry, which is good. We wanna be sure. We wanna be sure with this trade. I watched it yesterday, like she just it was a push off rejected, and now she actually showing us a drop right now, right? We have one new can gonna open up right now. But looking at yesterday again, I like that pull, I like that, and God, she actually alright. What she did here, she gave us a doji candle. Cool, only 1 minute. She break the low the doji candle. Now this new 5 minute candle actually showing us bearish. When you see one more push to the downside, I bet. I looking for even number. Cool. I'm taking a sell on US 30. Alright, I'm selling US 30. If you got it at the pullback, that's not a problem. As I say, if I'm taking her down like that, just because we had this 300 pip loss, we're going for a 9,000 point move. My stop loss is 3,000 points always. As I repeat, stop loss is 3,000 points. Would you drop to this demand? I don't like how this market is actually giving us a push there. Okay, I got stop out on this tree, guys. Market, like, give me no kind of clear direction right now. This market give me no clear direction right now. She actually pull back her step out on the trade, right? Cool. From the sell off, I seen she giving us a drop again. Reason why I take this sell off is because we had a mini support area where she failed to broke and she rejected immediately. This market is in the range right now, alright? And as soon as Nas act up, now she wanna act up. But we know the real move in this market is buys, right, rather than sells. Now the reason why I take this sell is because I want to take her into this low here and then for the push off. But to me this was a break, which she actually break retest already. So you'll see a new higher high being created, right? Now which part of the candle is that right now in your city is literally, right, is literally the original entry for the buy off, right? You know she gotta make a new higher high now. We don't want to overtrade like that. We want to be sure. Now with this market, 20,000. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Alright, so we know we fair value gap where where we can actually target the fair value gap, right? Now I'm gonna watch this slightly and wait every time. Now the reason why is because I see a double she could actually create a double tap a M and actually drop all the way back down to these lows here. Which is a really cool trade too. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. That's a cool trade too. Alright, at the same time, just say take with the buying pressure, and then after see I'll do the original buying kind of move that we're actually waiting for. No, that second trade didn't make sense. Alright, so the 5 minute actually closes a doji candle also. Sell doji. Wow. We need some sort of break, some sort of good break out of this crazy sideways movement right there. So actually, what this market actually giving us the job that we actually anticipated before is good, but we want a clear break, man. We need a clear break. I'm not trading in this range right now. This range and this is right now the market is in a range right now. And with the candle is at right now is a 50% move, meaning she could actually reject at any time. Yeah, she could reject to go back up if I'm gonna take a sell at this area. If I'm gonna take a buy, she could sell long. Alright, so it's a 50%, 50-50 move at this area which is at right now. Now, exactly. If you did take this out, watch out that. Alright, bang. That's good volume there. That's good volume there. Now we just wanna see that wick be fulfilled. Next line stop load, next line stop load. This is serious because I need my trend line. This could be a trend line break right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Cool. We are 34 seconds again. Breaking out the trend line. Uh, 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 uh. Alright, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until she actually drop really deep. And when it's time for the reversal, I could actually take her back up the road, right? Because should I take that trend line break, yeah, would be slightly in profits, but at the same time, I want a really good trade, man. Now Naz ain't giving us nothing. Wow. She does give us a drop and then rain. Then we don't feel sideways right now. Alright, bet a good for me. This idea gonna be above this week. 3 points. 300,000 points. Alright guys, we're still reading. This is some really Not so clean market right now. Market conditions is very unsettled. I'm not watching this market on Nas. Nas don't have no gap to fulfill. You know, Nas already fulfill his gap. That's crazy. So why USD actually lagging like that, yo? Like USD for real, go. You're supposed to show us bullish pressure right now. You're showing us bearish pressure right now. Crazy, 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 crazy. All right, cool. She's giving us more drops, which is cool. Yeah, cool. Good push off right now. Again, 5 minute candle. Good push off right now. 26, 16, count out to 20,000 points. Alright, cool. Good push right now on your study. Let's go, go. I need more push on that. I need more volume than that. So actually came off of a slight little demand here. Slight. Good push right now. Approaching the entry on US 30. Alright, bet. I'm buying US 30 right now. I'm in on buys on US 30 right now. Hope I get to the pullback. Hope I get to the pullback. Let me get to the pullback. Yeah, I got it to the pullback. My stop loss on this trade, same old 3,000 points. 3,000 points is my stop loss. Yes, let's go, man. We're running 1 to 1 right now. 300 pips in profit. Let me talk about big push, big push, big push. 300 pips in profit. As soon as we reach 600, we're gonna be moving to break even, right? Take profit is gonna be 20,000 points. Yes, 20,000. Can say 15 to 20,000. Doesn't matter. Right now we're running 400 pips in profit. Go. Let's go. I talk about. I talk about. I talk about. All right, slight pullback. I need 600 pips to actually be at break even. Right now we're playing around 300 pips. Right now we're playing how much we're risking. Right now we're playing around that same amount. Alright. Now I don't want this to be a pullback to then drop. For it to be like a higher lows or whatsoever. But nah, I want it to actually show us that bullish good move right there and there. As I repeat, my stop loss is 3,000 points and my take profit is literally 20,000 points. Alright. And how come this is actually take that long to actually adjust my stop loss? Like that's crazy. How my stop loss on here then? They're playing like that. Crazy. Still running 300 pips in profit, yo. Let's go, man. Come on, we just say pass those highs. We have one, two. We have three highs to be passed. To pass to actually see our way out of this range. New York City. Let's go, girl. Let's go, girl. Let's go, girl. Approaching the first high. Come on, girl. You need to pass those high right there. We need to pass that little high right there. All right, that's one high been passed. We have two more highs to be passed. Right now we're running 500 pips in profit. We need two more highs to be passed, which is the original buying entry we got before. All right, right now we're running how much? All right, we're running 600 pips in profit right now. No, we don't wanna. I was not gonna move. Tell you guys move to break even, but she gave us a pullback as soon as we reach 600 pips, yo. All right, so with this trade, you could actually it gotta make sense. All right, it gotta make sense. All right, cool. So with this trade, you could actually lessen your stop loss to 2,000 points instead of three. All right, we take some cash off the table. So we lessen we stop loss from 3,000 to 2,000 points. We stop loss. Yes, she did reach 600 pip. We had actually moved to break even, all right? We'd actually do that, but she rejected immediately, all right? Now, in order for me to move to break even, she got to reach back my 600 pips in profit because right now she's playing around 300 pips in profit, all right? Yeah, she gotta reach back there. Now, before if I had like TP1, 2, 1, 3 and those kind of stuff, that would be like a TP1 that I hit, right? But normally, but seeing as we change we way of trading and having like one take profit where everybody could actually hit at once, that'd be good. All right. Now, yeah, she playing around 300 pips in profit right now. But all right, cool. So she pulled back to slightly by she pulled back officially by entry. These market conditions is so not clean when market actually open. It's crazy. But we gotta deal with it and we gotta cope with it, right? We gotta adjust as traders. Now, seeing as the market not that clean and this kind of stuff, we should need to go for 20,000 points. 26, 15 is my mark. Alright, so she officially reached back to my entry. We need to see some rejections though. Because she reached the high, rejected off of the high. That's a strong support area. This can actually close as a doji candle here now. We want to see it break the high, yo. That's all we want to see. We want to see it break the high and that's fluke. Alright, that's all we want to see here. Twenty-six and 800 plus. I'll call her daily. Lovely, lovely. This is what I want to see. Let's go, US 30. Let's go, US 30. Let's go, US 30. Love that rejection. Come on, let's go, girl. Let's go, girl. Let's go, girl. We have a lot of highs. We have a lot of traffic for this market to actually break out. Right now, we trading the re-engine market itself, right? Literally, the re-engine market itself, we trading from sideways movements. That's what we trading. We trading the re-engine sideways movement right now. As I say, as I always say, we're not trading range to the break. That's why I want to trade. All right, that's what we want to do. We want to trade the range to the breakout. All right. Now, yes, she's showing us bullish. Then after she break the trend line, pull back, create a new higher low from sells to buys. Come on, we just need these traffic to be clear. Once you clear those traffic, the path we're gonna be super clean. Um, all right, cool. So as I was saying, seeing as the market conditions is a little crazy, we're gonna lessen now with TP to 16 to 15,000 points. Sorry, 15 15,000 points is we new take profit on the trade. Yeah. As I say, if I reach back 600 pips and profit, that's when you're gonna be back at break even whatsoever. Whatsoever. But right now it doesn't run in 400 pips and profit, so we just gotta sit back and wait, man. So when you really check it up, 600 pips is literally break even. Like break even meaning we actually make back those two trades in one on this trade. Alright, yeah, we're running 600 pips and profit right now, which is good, but not yet. We moved to break even as yet, right? Now, if you want, you can move to break even. But with this trade, I'm gonna lessen down my stop loss to 1,000 points. 1,000 points. Take out some cash out the table because I'm still catering for a slight pullback. 1,000 points is my stop loss. At this point, you can say, yeah, you can move to break even also. All right, cool. I less number stop loss at 1,000 points. I ain't risking much on the street, right? Or break even, doesn't matter. But 1,000 points, we less than we stop loss too. Right now, we're running same still at 600 pips, so 600 pips in profit. Well, 5,500, 550. All right, 600 pips in profit right now. We're gonna see it break this little high. So she break the two high so far. We need one more high to be broken. Yeah, we need one more high to be broken, man. Markets, as I say, markets extremely slow, so you gotta cope with it. Right now, we're running literally 600 pips in profit still. This is literally break even, right? And I say break even from these two losses, literally break even. Bingo! 800 pips in profit. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We wanna see a break the high. She reached the high, but she didn't break the high. We wanna see a break the high. Come on, come on, let's go. We're on an 800 pips in profit right now. Now we can actually move to break even. Yeah, yeah. Now we can actually move to break even. Risk free trade. Yeah, we holding out this thing. All right, for 15,000 points. We could actually move to break even or move the stop loss slightly in profit, take a lot in something rather than nothing. Um, we gonna see it break through this high. When I really studied, we got a really sweet entry. We got a really sweet entry, yo. A really good entry. Slight late, but still good. Yeah. Toodles to that. But let's go, man. We need to see a break that high there, though. We have 4 minutes again for the hourly candle. Should I go for TP1 and start back with TP2 and them kind of stuff? Because a 15,000 pip move is, yeah, it's good. But at the same time, my original TP on the shit is 20,000 points. We know that's right. But, alright, so she reaching the highs. We need a break, though. We need a break above. We need a break above. Right now, we're running at 900 pips in profit. Yeah, we need a break above. She did wicked. She did wicked. She did wicked. She did wicked. I'm gonna call this a new higher high. Yeah, new higher high now created there. So in other words, you're gonna see a new higher low. And when I say a higher low, we're gonna expect a pullback. After all the USD give us, I don't wanna pull back. But anywho, we gotta coop with it. We gotta coop with it. Let's go, man. Let's go. 1,000 pepper in profit right now, yo. That's literally 10%, yes, but we still have those two losses, so yeah, see what. Now, if you're looking at this 10% here, at this 1,000 pip move here, cool, this you're gonna be up by 400 pips. Well, 4% in profit. If you're looking at 10%, what you can do, you can take partials, you can take some cash out of the table, you could close off half a position or three-quarter of a position and leave the rest to run or whatsoever. 1,000 pip is we know we target is 10%. This is we 10% right now, but Mini, I want to see it actually continue showing us a push off, but I said this she now created a new higher high. That was she giving us some side pullbacks. She now created a new higher high. We gotta get a new higher low, meaning we gotta see a slight pullback to create a higher low to make a next higher high, right? Now this market, as I say, she gotta keep on flying. We know we move was buys. We gotta stick with the plan for buys, right? Uh huh. Let me see how my 5 minute looking. Let me see if we can get with 5 minutes pullback entry. Yeah. Okay. We have 45 seconds again. Good push, good push, good push. We have 45 seconds again. Where would I get a pullback entry in this market, right? That'll be like right here. At least minimum. At least. People. Alright, cool. At least that pullback entry gonna be not deep, deep, gonna be half of where we at right now. We're not run any lemon a pips and profit. Don't make joke. I talk about. We have 40 seconds again for the new hourly candle. Let me see how the hourly candle actually look before we even take to what. Alright, so if she pull back, that'll be gonna be good for us on the hourly because you're gonna see the wick be fulfilled. She fulfilling the wick already, so you're gonna expect her pull back anyways. So new candle form. If she fulfill the wick and pass it, we're gonna be really good. But yeah, here comes the pullback. Or not. Or not. Hold on. You'll be like, hold on. Hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on there. Big push, yo. Big push, bro. 1300 pips in profit right now, yo. Make sure move your stop loss. Literally 400 pips in profit, 4,000 points in profit, 4 to 5,000 points in profit. Yeah, actually looking in something here now. All right. If you want, could actually lock in full profit too. But we are so close from hitting 15,000 points. All right. We are so close. So why not just hold it out on that, right? Least we can come out it with is literally 500 pips, which is 500 points, right? We still gotta expect a pullback, so we running 1,500 pips right now. Come on, 200 pips away US 30. 200 pips away US 30. Don't do with that, girl. Don't do with that, girl. This is in the hourly candle. Yes, she did fulfill the wick. You still gotta expect a pullback. That's a lot of bullish pressure there. You gotta expect a pullback on the 1 minute. That's a lot of bullish pressure there. You gotta expect that pullback. We could have literally get NAS also with that same buy off, just like US 30, but we focus on US 30. So we just get it on US 30, right? We are just 200 pips away US 30. Anyhow, pullback, we gotta cater for the pullback, right? Gotta cater for the pullback, man. It's how NAS explode now. NAS now explode, right? Yeah. It's how NAS now explode. Pew. Like, pew. You guys should never be in Jordan right now. You guys should actually be in good profits right now. Because right now, yes, you're giving us the title pullback. If you lock in something, that's not a problem. If you lock in half for your profits, that's not a problem. If you take that's once you take partials, whatsoever. Right now we're still at 1,200 pips in profit. Once you break that high, we're gonna be Gucci, cause yeah, we're gonna be really Gucci. As I say, at this point here, this is the clear to take off kind of move, right? When I say clear to take off, the runway so clear, we could just go really far and come back and still be in profit, literally, right? The runway is really, really clear, right? If you really check it on the 15 minutes, trust me, that runway is really clear. Make sure you're 20 15 minutes, right? As I pull it back, gonna have this right here as the blue line is the TP line, of course, and that actually respecting this wick right here too. Yeah, this respecting this wick right here too on the 15 minute. I'm seeing her give us a pullback. My said she gotta give us a pullback. Huh? I don't know why my stop loss so far. My stop loss was to be at break even right now. Cool. All right, cool. Yeah, she giving us some side of pullbacks. Yeah, I'm seeing it. Hourly had to show us the pullback. She gotta give us show us the pullback on the hourly. Now we was literally 200 pips away from actually hitting with TP. Exactly 200 pips away. She literally pulled back into the area that I would expect for her to pull back to. Right now we're still running 600 pips in profit. So if you actually move your stop loss in profit for the 4 to 5,000 points, I'll let you guys know when you actually got cut out. But I'm still holding out this bad girl. Rejected close to the high. Alright, so the only 5 minute candle. Yeah, she gotta give us a hourly pullback. Yes. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Alright, so she pulled back to the 500, 400 pips in profit right now. Uh, now I'm still holding because I actually moved to break even rather than in profit. If you lock in something that's not a problem, big up yourself. Right now, I'm still holding out this trade to see exactly because that's a slight pullback for that new higher high. She gotta make the pullback. This is the pullback we gotta look for, literally right here. So she break the area that I actually wanted the pullback to actually happen. She break the area. Alright, now she rejecting, which is good. Once this can actually engulf on the 1 minute, we're gonna be good because the 1 minute actually shows us two fair value gaps. Yeah, the 1 minute actually shows us two fair value gaps. Literally. Two fair value gaps literally happening on the 1 hour. She actually engulfed it. That's good move there. Yeah man. TP got a hit here now, man. It's about that time yesterday. It's about that time yesterday. Now, if you actually got stopped out, I didn't give you mine. If I didn't give you wrong, if you actually take another position, which patch is at right now? Just saying, for 5,000 points TP, but that's optional. What I rejected? To reject. Let me see. Why is it not rejected? Okay then. Crazy. See this. Right now, you're still running 1,000 pip profit. If you actually took that position, I don't know what to say, but you're Gucci right now. If you took that position, just remember with TP is 5,000 points. This is just a trade maximization a trade that you're gonna be maximizing on. As this is optional, and the stop loss on this trade is literally 2,500 points. Or you could actually move to break even or not right now. Yeah, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Because we're in a trading profit right now. It's just even though she pull back, you're still gonna be up, right? So yeah, that stop loss on this trade gonna be like if you have it down here, that'll be cool, 4,000 points. But yeah, that stop loss gonna be you gotta be realistic, or you have it under these lows, so that's gonna be like a 3,000 points. Uh, Alright, cool. That stop was gonna be like 3,500 points. Yeah, 3,500 points to get 500 pip. That doesn't make sense. It does make sense. I like a 1.4 risk to reward, but just because of that, that TP gonna be like 6,000 points. Yeah, yeah. So 3,500 points is my stop loss. TP is 6,000 points. Now if this hit, we're gonna hit the 1,500 pip plus the 600 pip. All right, literally. That's this, and then that's this. White. All right, but I wanna see she actually continue showing us a bullish movement. Right now, we're running like 200 pips in profit, some slide on the second trade right there. See what I can get now. Come on, got it. Still see what I rejected, bro. All right, so she rejecting off of this high school. She rejecting, yes, at the same time, but remember she had to create a new higher low than to make a new higher high. She now created a higher low. That's why we take another position for the same buy off. Reason for that is because that was an engulfing candle, right? Yeah, that way we took that a little late entry again, but we still get good. We still get a decent area, alright? Decent area. But what should I say about this trade? The holding out, that's not a problem. We took another position on it. We want to monitor it, of course. We are 3 minutes again. This is a 5 minute count. We are 3 minutes again for this count to close. Yo, we're literally above the time right now. Okay, cool. Let me see if this kind of gonna actually show us bullish momentum. If she shows us that, cool, I'm gonna end up the session there. Right? Once this can actually show us like more bullish pressure, if she actually sold off, that's gonna be a retest, right? Remember, we stop loss is 3,500 points on this trade. All right, so come like a risking back we now make here on the first trade if he actually got stop out. All right, yeah. Okay, cool. Back at 200% profit. You wanna see more push though? I wanna see more push and break the high. All right, the volume is actually weak right now. They are whole day trade, man. All right, she break the high. That good enough. That good enough. That good enough for me, man. So let's go. We're running and good profits right now. Literally, first trade is actually still running at 1100 pips in profit, and the second trade is actually running 25 250 pip in profit right now. Yeah, remember we TP is 6,000 points, surplus is 3,500 points. That's close to 1 to 2. But we in a turn it. She did break the high. One high she broken out. You wanna see this second high to be broken really good. Alright. I don't wanna see this to be a higher low and then after drop. Nah, we in water. We wanna see she can make a new higher high to smack the two trees right there and there. So let's go, guys. Gonna call it a sweet morning, man. This morning was a sweet morning. We still profitable. Still gotta end off profitable. Alright. Big push, big push, big push, big push. As soon as I any on agree on a climb, crazy. Second trade is actually running 300% profit. We are halfway there for a full TP. And the full and this trade here, got the profit max, and this trade here is running 1,200 pips right now. So let's go. Let's go. And I'll see you guys tonight for Asia session, man. I'm out of here. Oh, you don't know what to put on.